Good evening. It is 11:49 on the first day of fall 2011, which would make it the 23rd of September. Fall is a beautiful time in the Northwest, and I look forward to seeing what it will bring. Fall doesn't mean bad. Fall means change. Change is indeed in the air. I guarantee you there. I was supposed to meet Senator Regalia this morning at 11 o'clock, and I was dressed appropriately. And around 12 o'clock I decided, well, Senator wasn't coming. And I wasn't sad or took it the wrong way. I realized that she was a U.S. Senator. And here I was asking for a little bit of her time. So I came back home after stopping by and seeing my friend Peter. And about 2 hours later I get this phone call. I don't recognize the number, and I picked it up. It's Senator Regalia called me. She was about 5 minutes away, so I was dressed like this at that time because I was so hot previously. So I went down and we talked. She was right there, right. We sat at a table and just talked. And I believe that the Senator and I are building a nice foundation. We're on the same page a lot. I mean, on a lot of stuff, we're on the same page. And she suggested that I keep doing what I'm doing. And I gave her my word I would. I also had to look up Team Project Luke. So we'll see if she does. I've asked her to the fundraiser. That's going to be held the week after the Oktoberfest on Opera Alley. It was funny, the Senator and I was sitting there. And I know my state. I know my neighborhood. I know my community. And I shared with her that Opera Alley was once known as Prohibition because of all the speakeasies and so forth. And she didn't know that. But we talked about Canna, what they're doing for what Chuck and her friends, and what he's doing for the community. We talked about how a Cannatonics society is needed in Tacoma. We also talked about Team Project Luke. We talked about that a lot. We talked about the future. We just talked, and it was very comforting, very relaxing. She wasn't like a U.S. Senator and a medical cannabis activist from Tacoma. It was more like Debbie Regalia and Kyle Jollyboy sitting down and having a talk. We talked about my cerebral palsy. We talked about how the hyperbaric chambers working to help my body. And I told her what it had done so far. And we were so close we could look each other in the eye. And she knew that I was telling her the truth. And I understood that she was telling me the truth. So, a lot of stuff's happening. a lot of stuff is happening in the community in general. There's stuff happening in my life where we're moving forward. We have beanies, and I suggested sweatpants for Team Project Luke. I'm setting up a PayPal account. I mean, I have one. I'm just activating it on Monday. Gonna take a little break this weekend. I got a project to work on tomorrow downtown. I have to take more photographs. But we're gonna pretty much take it easy this weekend and start it all back up on Monday. Because that's what I do. I keep doing the do. And I am getting the people in place. I am building a foundation that we can grow upon. Because if our foundation is solid, then whatever we put into that foundation will grow and prosper and help others. And that's what we're about. So my friends, I am going on 7 minutes now. It's crazy trying to put my day in 8 minutes, but I can do it. My friends, check out Cindy's photography. Check out the Northwest Indoor Gardening page on Facebook and on the web. Check out Cannatonics. Learn about Canna. Read more about the hyperbaric chambers. My friends, these are all natural ways to go. And the public calls them alternatives. I call them mandatory in my life. So, my friends, I bid you adieu. I will see you tomorrow morning over coffee. Peace. Keep it real. Oh, by the way, go big or go home. Good night, my friends.